So welcome to Computer Networks class. So from today onwards, actually we are heading towards the progress of the syllabus. Okay, the agenda goes like this. As you know, we have already discussed about the syllabus content. Coming on to the syllabus content, first topic that we are going to discuss is applications. Applications. So any subject, any topic, if you want to study, first of all, you should understand what are its applications. What are its applications? Then only you can able to understand why that is designed and how exactly it is functioning. Okay, when we look into the textbook matter, the textbook says there are four different kinds of uses of networks. The first one, we call it as business applications. Second one is home applications. Third one, mobile user applications. And along with the uses of networks, there are some social issues also. Social issues are nothing but concern where you are talking about network problems. So that is a thing that you should understand. And moving further, moving further, business applications. As the name says, computer applications meant for a business purpose. We call it as business applications. One application which was very prominent is virtual private network. This is actually the business application. This is actually the business application that is really being used even today. The little extension of this virtual private network is your cloud computing. So all your Amazon, all your what do you call Azure, uh, Blue Stack, all those things will talk about the cloud computing. And of course, this cloud computing is again a business application. People are doing business. Microsoft is doing business. IBM is doing business. AWS is doing business. Okay, so business applications. Any company that may have a computer for each worker and use them to design products, their brochures, do payroll system. Initially, some of these computers were independent, but most of the companies today have customer records, product information, inventories, financial statements, tax information, and many more things. They have made it online. So when it made online network, internet, definitely that is a business application. Definitely that is a business application. So normally they will have the offices in some part of the city, and they do have branches in regional offices. They do have branches in many places, just like our VTU itself. VTU main head office is in Belgaum, but in Bangalore we have a regional center. We have Mysore regional center. Gulbarga, there is a regional center. So these regional centers, they are connected to all colleges, and it's just like we have a network of all the colleges. So virtual private network. So, this network works on internet only. It works on internet only, but only the people who are concerned, they are able to attach. So it's a network Even though it is on public network, you virtually assume that it is a private thing. So, for example, your Canara Bank. Canara Bank is another example I can say. It runs on its own network, and of course, internet that is being used. All the bank servers, bank ATMs, bank branches, they communicate. They communicate with themselves. So that's, we call it as a virtual private network. They have a private network. So this particular network is again a business application, and networks called private networks, that is virtual private networks. Maybe they are used to join individual networks at different sites into network as one extended area. So this is one example, one business application that we can certainly hold, virtual private network. So even though there are many people attached, so these people, they can certainly, related people, they can certainly interact as a private network. So we call it as virtual private network. We call it as virtual private network. And uh, moving further, the business applications of virtual private network. One is banking and financial service. This is, we have already uh, spoken about the banking and financial applications, cloud storage and cloud computing. So even Google, so-called the company for searching, even it has a business in cloud storage. And web applications, if you look at web applications, any web application you take, it is web application you take. So those web applications are related to business application. Today, your Flipkart or any e-commerce website. So name a few, Flipkart and other things. Not only that, even online ticket booking, KSRTC or IRCTC, railway ticket booking, flight booking. So everything is totally based on the business. And you have a server, and in that server, through networks, many clients can communicate. All bank transactions, you can certainly have. Cloud storage and cloud computing, yes, is another web application. Mobile computing, all your mobile internet, mobile computations, whatever you do, maybe your call records, everything is made online. And of course, this is totally what we call it as the business applications. So they are totally based on client server architecture. Client server architecture, certainly they are based on. Okay, so that's about the business applications. Moving further, business application work on variety of domains. You take the databases, you take the online trading in the sense online share business. You take online programs, you can write online programs, you can have a collaboration of programs, you can run programs without laptop, even from your mobile phone you can run programs. Online storage drives. So storage drivers you can have internet links, search links. You can have chatting. Okay, business, of course, business chat. So you can searching, entertainment. Yes, even your Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video is a uh, entertainment one. Video conferencing, what we are doing. So earlier they used to do it for business uh, business conversations and emails, database handling. These are all some of the application domains I can say. See, these are the most popular realization that is of web applications. Of course, everything is totally today, the application, if you look at, it is totally web applications, internet applications, in which server and clients are involved. And many web pages are designed, many web databases are being supported. And of course, request and response works they play very important role in this business applications. And entire business application model, whatever you're looking at through internet, it is a client server model. It's a client server model you can certainly consider. And they belong to the same company, but also they are apart. Okay, even though they look very similar, they belongs to various organizations, and it is totally a different one. And of course, the baseline here is client server model. You have a mission which is called a server. You have a set of clients, and these clients and servers are interconnected through network. So obviously, this technology is based on networks, computer networks. And of course, the major operations that are involved here is the request, and request generally initiated from client machine. It reaches the server, server responds. This respond, we sometimes, in some books it is called response, some textbooks it is called replay. Yes, we should do it. And of course, in the client server model, server also runs a process and client also runs a process. You have a program in part A, lab program in a program, wherein you create your own server, you create your own client, and you start talking to each other. You start interacting each other. So this is the base model, and two processes are involved. There is client process and server process. So as soon as a server is ready, server process starts. Once the client is ready, client process starts, and client server, they interact through this process. Client process will talk to server process, and server process in turn respond to client process. So this is what we call it as client server model. And it is a request and response model. It is also called request and replay model also. So it is the base. It is the base for all your computer applications. Right. Moving further, the important one, virtual private network. If you have an office, corporate office headquarters in Bangalore, and you don't have office only in one place, it is there in some other branch, and your employee is running through the house. So the worker, it is work from home. Yeah, he is also in the private network only. He connects, and most of the laptops, I think company laptops, they are connected through internet, and they are only going to interact with the network that is called company is handling. So they cannot connect to the public network. They are supposed to connect to the private network. Of course, for private network, you need public internet. Yes, I think most of the corporate world company employees, they do the same. They give a laptop, and in that laptop, you cannot install anything. You cannot do anything. You can connect through internet, and you can talk to only company server, company people, just like that. So that's in my imagination I have told, it is very simple one. We call it as virtual private network. And virtual private network may be used to join individual networks at different sites into one extended network. And virtual private network is through your public internet. So you have to connect through internet. And some people, they connect through phone also, phone lines also they can connect. And some telecallers are also there. So they are also using private network. All your bank, telecallers, helplines, they're all working in the same virtual private network only. And another point is, it is a large one. The computers and employees may be scattered over dozens of offices, planted in many countries, many places, but they feel that they are in a single company network, which is private network. And this is actually not private network. They are virtually assuming it is private network. This is a major application, business application of computer networks. Even today, people are using. Even even our video also has a virtual private network. And one instance, if I give as an example, for example, assume a sales manager in New York can access a product inventory database in Singapore. How much sale happened? What is the total stock they have? So all those things, it is possible through internet. Yes, it is possible through their virtual private network. It is possible. So that's the thing that you should understand. And second is voice over internet protocol, VoIP. They are using this telephone calls. I think if you subscribe to some Airtel or BSNL or some other subscriber lines, what happens? Anybody can tap your phone so easily. Anybody can tap your phone so easily. So what companies they are planning is, they do have telephone calls between employees may be carried out with the help of computer networks. With the help of computer networks, instead of subscriptions, instead of if it is really very confidential information, they don't do phone calls over public networks. So they use organizations internet for IP telephonic call. IP telephone call is much secure than your phone calls, your phone subscription. So some conversation, especially in government also, in military. So if they want to communicate some information from one border to one border point to another border point, they never use this mobile phone or landline phones. They have their own, satellite phones, that is internet phones. So through that they will communicate. Just like your DTH, you have DTH, wherever you go, you will get to that channel. So it's just like that. Even when you are sailing on the ship, you will get the channels telecasted. Even you're at Ladakh, it will be there. Even at Rajasthan desert, you will get. So wherever you go, that IP phones works. So they are connected through direct satellite phones, and they work. So this technology, we call it as IP telephone, Internet Protocol telephony, which is also called VoIP. So voice over Internet Protocol. It is entire thing is transmitted over protocol. Today, most of the students, most of the people, they refuse to call through this normal phone dialing. Instead, they interest, even they interest in this WhatsApp call, phone call, or the Skype call, or your Google calls, Duo calls, because they are very instant. And especially when your relative or friend or somebody, if he's there in the US or UK or some other country, so they prefer to take internet calls. They prefer to make internet calls because one is, it's very economical, less expensive. Also, very safe and the quality is very good. And of course, uh, company can find this wonderful way to save their telephony bills, especially if you're running an MNC, multinational companies. So most of your clients are in either in US or UK or abroad, especially the COVID situation like this. So you need to communicate through them. If you keep on dialing them with dial calls, so your telephone bill will definitely goes high. So just to overcome and just to sustain your customers and most economical one, you can certainly go with the voice over internet protocol. Is again a business model developed over internet protocol, and of course it is being very much used in most of the places. So that is one good thing about internet business applications. Next is remote desktop share. I think if your client is having some problem through your mobile phone, you can connect to his laptop or his system. You can rectify the mistakes. And most of the students, they were asking me last class, sir, if we don't get how to install the NS2 software, how to what is the solution, how to go about. Definitely we can use remote desk share. So certainly there are remote desktop applications are there. You have Teamweaver, you have other any desk share. So using that we can share the desk, we can install, we can check, we can rectify the problems. Yes, it is called, it's possible. So this is one of the business application. So video can be added to audio so that employees at distant locations can see, hear, and hold meetings. That's one thing. And remote desk sharing lets remote workers to see their interactive screens, live screens, so that they can certainly, handle. So this is one of the very good, application that is really driving us. Okay, and most of the times you also do. The next category is home network applications. Apart from business applications, we do use network at home, is it not? We use internet at home. Yes. One major thing is access information. So access information. I want to see cricket match where I have not subscribed or power is not there. Definitely, I can watch through my internet, my mobile, in my mobile. If you have a smart TV, yes, you can watch it. And I want to have a person-to-person communication. Yes, it is possible through internet. It is possible. One simple application can certainly talk to each other. Whenever I want to talk to my age-old grandparents, so I do call through internet. Yes, it is very efficient, easy, and for them also handling is very simple. And interactive and entertainment. Yes, today your homes are becoming smart. Your door is talking to your calling bell. Your door is talking to your camera. Your door is talking to your refrigerator. Your door is talking to your uh, you know your security person. So not only that, internet of things, it's totally smart homes. Like, this is another home application that we can expect. And apart from this, I order groceries, I order clothes, I order medicines online. Yes, electronic commerce, I do commerce, I do business, and e-commerce. And not only that, I sell also. I can sell products, I can sell the products, I can buy the products. Yes, these are all home applications. Anybody can do this. Person to person communication, all your social networking, Facebook, Twitter, What is that it is talking? Yes, they are all home network applications only. And if you look at how they are built, networking becomes very interesting. You love the applications, you definitely get an inspiration to understand how exactly the things are really working. So,
Hi, Mucha.
yeah, Prajwal, you have something? Prajwal, you have something to speak? Yeah, okay. Anytime you can interrupt if you have anything to talk. Okay, anytime you can interrupt. Yes, it may be doubt or it may be any additional component you want to talk. Yes, you can talk. Yes. So these are all home network applications I'm talking about. Further, moving, I have just told about home network applications roughly, but today we are using it for entertainment. We are using it for washing machine, fridge, many utility devices are connecting, talking. And not only that, your health devices are talking. You can generate bills. See, there are so many applications. And people initially bought computers for word processing and playing games. But actually, it is doing many things. Recently, bigger reason to buy home computers was probably the internet access. So we buy products and services through e-commerce. Home users can access information, communication with other people. And not only that, I can read my newspaper online. I can see my news channels online, cricket online, any game, football, cricket, whatever entertainment you want, you can get it online. And of course, information available includes various arts, business, cooking, government, health, history, hobbies, recreation, science, sports, travel, and many more. There is actually infinite. If you have internet connection to any of these devices, you can do infinite things. So that's about home. Majorly, as students, you can certainly read newspapers, can read magazines, online scientific journals, and digital library. You can have a digital library. If you have a computer, you have a digital library. You can connect to ACM, you can connect to IEEE, you can connect to Springer. Okay, there are so many scientific journals and libraries, online libraries. You can certainly work it on it. You can certainly work on it, and definitely those things will help. And beyond all these things, peer-to-peer communication. Peer-to-peer communication, yes, you can communicate with anybody through internet via chat. You can have a chat, and not only chat, voice chat came earlier when we were 20 years back when we were students. We used to send text messages, emails. Oh, that was the biggest innovation. Today, later, the voice messages came, and video messages. Today, all those things becomes live. Live. You can do it on live. You can talk to each other. Yes, that's about things. And home applications. If you look at the social networking, Twitter services lets the people to interact, tweet, Facebook. These are all social. Wikipedia, the most common. Twitter. In Twitter, you can tweet, you can get information, you can talk to people over issues, you can talk to people over travel experiences, pictures, images, social, political, scientific, many things you can do it. And Wikipedia, it's an encyclopedia. Everything it has, encyclopedia. So it's a very great reference, information reference. And many people already pay bills, manage their bank accounts, bank transactions, handle their investments electronically. Everything internet networking is very, very essential. Network is, I can say, without network we cannot sustain. It is as equivalent to our basic necessities like oxygen and water. Same internet. And IPTV. Today we see a lot of IPTV. Okay, I do watch a lot of webcast movies, webcast series of serials, episodes. Yeah, we do watch. So entertainment, it's really a great boon. Okay, and apart from this, you have e-commerce related business to customer, business to business, government to customers, and customer to customer, peer to peer communication. So file sharing also you can do. Government can distribute tax electronically, and you can pay tax. You can file tax online to government directly. I have done recently my tax returns. I have done uh, with the government like this. So business, you are purchasing business to customer, you are purchasing, you are doing business and you are giving business to others. Yes, there is also another component. This is all home application. IPTV I have already spoken, and recently BSNL has launched IPTV. You know this? It's really very fantastic. It is with FTTH, fiber telecommunication to home is called FTTH plan. So many plans are there. You can subscribe and you can use. And apart from this, mobile network also including the applications of computer network. So earlier, mobile network was taken as a different area, but even today they have integrated mobile applications, and many people they talk, and of course these towers, whoever the mobile users use, they talk, and of course it is controlled. You can control it through computer computers and networks. Yes, it is done. And your taxi drivers, those who are on fly, they can use your earlier only pilots used to have network communication. So now cars can talk, taxi drivers can talk, bus drivers can talk. So those who are on transit, they can talk. And of course wireless networks are also important to military systems. Yes, rescue teams, if somebody is sinking, they are using offshore platforms, ships, aircrafts. So everything they can connect. You can see military operations they can use. So mobile network is also one of the very important part and parcel of computer networks. And if you look at the statistics, 40% people are on in India are in social networking, and 30% they use for entertainment, and 30% for other categories. Compared to US and India, Indians, more than 200 minutes they spend on mobile phones. So just imagine, this is a very informative, you know, information. Okay, that tells how much we are dependent on network. So even mobile network is a network only, just like our computer network. It functions. And there are social issues. There are some troubles that are creating out of this. So people, they use politics. They send social networking for making politics, religious messages. They send offensive messages. All those things you should avoid. And internet is also one of the very fertile ground for hackers. So should be careful about it. So that is those are the, whenever you have advantages, definitely there are little disadvantages also. So be careful about all those things. And not only that, junk mails. Junk mails is a biggest headache for any mail servers. And apart from this, companies, if you are using mobile phones or something, they track your activities. That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem in the cyberspace, and you should be very careful with respect to social issues. And that's all for today's class. Next class, we'll discuss about again the second topic, modules on module 1 on requirements. So I hope we have given your attendance. Anybody has not typed your name in the chat box, kindly type your name. So that's all for today's class. Have a wonderful day. All the class recordings and notes, everything is available in this website. Anyhow, I have already given you my classroom link. Those are not joined yet, kindly join the classroom link so that we can distribute assignments, we can distribute all the study materials and other things. So that's all for today's class. Stay safe and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.